So what is up, everyone? Today I'm going to be showing you how to build a full calendar checking system for your AI receptionist that actually works. So unlike all the other gurus, I will make sure this one has no mistakes in it, and if it does have mistakes, you can just text me and I will help you out for free. So here's basically what you're going to do. First thing you're going to do is you're going to go to automly.pro. If you don't know what this is, it's basically my app and it lets you build automations in seconds. Then you are going to sign up. I already have an account, so let me just log in real quick. All right, once you are in, you are going to go to the builder and you are going to say, build me an automation that checks my Google Calendar for me through info from a webhook and then sends back if it's free or not. Then you're just going to click on generate. Once it's done generating, you're going to download it and then you're going to go to make.com. In make.com, you're going to import the blueprint. So you're going to click on there. Then you're going to choose the blueprint as a file. And you should have something that looks exactly like this. So here's how you're going to set it up. First thing you're going to do is you're going to choose whichever webhook you have, and then you're going to plug it into your AI calling app. So this app could be Vappy, it could be Retail, all that sort of stuff. So I won't walk you through it because it is very, very, very simple. All you have to do is just create a custom function, take the webhook URL from here, and set it up there. Once you are done doing that, you are going to go here and you are going to choose a webhook. So I'm going to add one. I'm going to leave it like that. I'm going to save it, and then I'm just going to save. So for your webhook, you want to set it up in a way where it returns the time as a sort of response. So I'm going to show you how to set it up in Vappy real quick. So as you can see, the wallet on this account is frozen, but basically what you're going to do is you're going to go to tools and you're going to create a new tool. Please do keep in mind this does depend on the platform. Like if you're using Telnix or Retail or anything like that, it is going to be different than this. So pretty much after creating a tool, you can name it whatever you want. Give it this description. So this tool will get the user's name and preferred date and time and all that stuff, and will query the calendar for available slots. What you're going to do then is you are going to add property. So you're going to add a property. You're going to put the name to whatever it is. So as you can see, I already have it, preferred time. So let me just, let's say it again, preferred time. Preferred underscore time. You want to keep it the string. You want to describe it real quick. The preferred booking time of the user. And you want to set it to required. This is going to be very, very, very important. Once you do all of that, you're going to save it, but I don't have to. I'm just going to close it. You're going to go back to make.com and you want to set it up in the prompt of your agent. So when it comes to checking the calendar, for example, in the agent prompt, you're going to describe it in detail. You're going to tell it to check the calendar, check this tool right here, basically query the tool, and it should give you back the information. So as you can see, I have switched over accounts, and this is the completed scenario in another account. So you have the webhook. As you can see, it's set to one result. The link is actually put in it. For Google Calendar, here's what you're going to type. You're going to type the time range from. You're going to pick the variable that comes back from the webhook, which represents the time that they want. And you want to make sure it's in the right format. Then what you're going to do is you are going to type curly brackets, add minutes. You're going to type exactly this. You're going to put the variable in the middle. You're going to type this, 60 minutes, and then you want to close the parentheses and then add two brackets to turn it into a function. You're then going to select your calendar, which is very, very simple. After doing that, you are going to add a router with two conditions. So in condition number one, you want the calendar, so the busy times, to be greater than 0. So basically what this means is if there are any busy times in that range. So keep in mind that you are not going to query the calendar for the whole day. You're going to only ask it for the time between this and this. And this can be anything. This can be 60, 120, 180, depending on how long your event lasts. What it's going to do then in the first filter, so if you go here and you find the calendars, this, busy, and you just add the busy, it's going to query that time to see if there are any busy times. And if it's greater than 0, it's going to send back through a webhook. So this is a specific JSON for Vappy, but this can be different and will be different for things like Retail and Telnix and all of that. So you want to go to the documentation and you want to find the dynamic variable response format. Once you found it, you're going to paste it here. You're going to see basically where you're going to put the result and the tool call ID and all that sort of stuff. And then you're going to save. For the second filter is going to be the opposite. So you want the busy times to be equal to 0, meaning in that time slot, there are no busy times. And then you're going to save. Then you are going to send back the exact result. Only difference here is I changed this to say the time slot is free. I am going to 100% guarantee to you that this workflow is going to work out, and I will not even test it with you. But trust me, try it. It will work out 100%. Again, if you ever get any sort of problems and if you have any sort of questions, just contact me at this email right here, and I will help you out for completely free. With that, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. If you want a sort of complete guide on how to actually build a full AI receptionist system, just comment it and I will do it in the next video.